In 2024, 19-year-old birder Ezekiel Dobson did a big year for the lower 48 United States, meaning he would be trying to see as many birds as possible in a single calendar year in the US, excluding Hawaii and Alaska. He had already made news earlier in the year by becoming the first birder under the age of 20 to reach 700 species in the lower 48, and was currently sitting at 748 species when he visited Wisconsin in November. At this point, he was only 3 birds away from tying the record, and 4 away from breaking it. His target for this trip was a non-native bird that established a breeding population in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, called a Great Tit, which would technically count on his list, according to American Birding Association rules. In order to help him get one more species for his big year, I agreed to meet Ezekiel bright and early and help him find species number 749.
Good morning, everybody. Today I'm meeting up with our friend Ezekiel, who's doing a lower 48 big year, and I believe he's at about 748 species right now, and 751 is the record. So we're going to see if we can find him one more in Wisconsin. It's a naturalized species called a Great Tit, and they hang out at this one spot. Well, actually they hang out at a couple spots, but there's one where they've been seen lately. So we're going to see if we can get him another species for his big year, and hopefully he's able to break the record. And I like when you are targeting one specific thing. You have an end goal. It's, hey, if we see this, we achieved what we wanted. If we didn't, we did not for the day, but there's always another chance. So I feel like there's a little extra pressure because his time is pretty limited. So hopefully we can help him get the species for his lists, and then he can break the record.
I met Ezekiel at a small park in Sheboygan where the Great Tits were known to hang out, and we prepared to search the area. We just arrived and there is some bird activity already. So we are gonna listen for the interesting vocalization. May not be doing any vocalizing right now, but as the flock's gonna wake up, we're definitely gonna check the chickadees. There's also some feeders over there we're gonna check, and this area is not that big, so we're basically just gonna make loops until we're able to find this thing. Conveniently, there was a feeder right by the parking lot that was attracting flocks of birds, and almost immediately after arriving, Ezekiel spotted our target bird. You got him?
Yeah, right there in the bush. You want to get back in? That was easy.
was that the easiest bird of the year?
Right.
What was that, like a minute?
7, yeah. Yeah, that was like 45 seconds.
There we go.
Easy, yep. I need to get a picture of the sucker.
Although there were a few Great Tits present, they didn't give us amazing views. However, we were just happy to see this species at all.
So just got Great Tit. That is 749 for the year, so close to 750. Only need 3 more to break the record. And there was an emperor goose spotted in Northern California, so hopefully that's the next stop.
So would the best thing to do be just like leave now? Or what's the game
it's
plan?
Seen today, I think it's still dark over there, so no one's out looking yet. But if it gets seen, yeah, I think leave now or possibly fly out there. We'll see.
While trying to get some better media, we also noted a Carolina wren, which was a nice find for the area, brown creepers, nuthatches, chickadees, and more. With our target bird not being any more cooperative, we decided to move on. As far as getting the bird, that went about as good as we could have asked. It was basically immediate. There was also Carolina wren, brown creeper hanging out. The Great Tit was not cooperative for media whatsoever. It would grab a seed very quickly and then leave. So that was kind of disappointing, but I'm glad Ezekiel got it. We're going to do some other birding and see what else we can find today, but that's great to have that species that quickly. Our next stop was the Port Washington Harbor, where we found a very cooperative belted kingfisher, trying to spot prey in the warm water outflow of the power plant, as well as one of the local peregrine falcons. Peregrine is up in the nest box up there, so that's nice to see. Scanning the water out here, tons of red-breasted mergansers, ring-billed gulls. So I'm excited to see what else we see on the water as we kind of walk the shoreline, because you never know what might be out there. Although there wasn't anything crazy out over the water, there were some new common species. After Port Washington, we worked our way south to the Milwaukee lakefront, where we managed to get great looks at a bird commonly seen hunting along roadsides.
Red-tailed hawk, offering excellent view.
This red-tail came down and caught a small rodent, and then it actually went to this branch right by us and was cleaning its beak off. So it's just been giving us amazing views Normally I see redtails driving, so it's nice to be able to spend some time with one and watch it up close. After appreciating the hawk, we turned our attention to the water, where we were able to pick out all 3 species of scoter, which was a nice treat. We just got the scoter slam out here on the lake. So we had black just now. We had 3 white wing flyby, but we saw a couple earlier, and then we had a nice group of surf. So that's pretty good on the lakefront, getting the scoter slam. Milwaukee lakefront this time of year is great for this. So pumped about that. A couple woodpeckers over here as well, but the red-tailed hawk view was stunning. We've got some really nice views of some more common species, which has been awesome as well. And the scoter slam. With our target species and some nice bonus birds under our belt, we decided to call it a day. But not before I made Ezekiel do a post-birding interview to prepare him for the rest of his big year. Ezekiel, how many species do you need?
I need 3 more.
You think you can do it?
Yes, I am confident I can do it. Yeah.
How do you feel about the Great Tit today?
Really easy bird, good addition, just like a quick detour out of the way. Hoping to pick up some harder birds like gyrfalcon or barnacle goose before the year ends. But yeah, great bird to see.
What advice do you have for anyone doing a big year?
Chase as anything as you can. I mean, yeah, just try to go out of your way for every bird. You'll regret it if you don't. And also conserve your money to finish out the year for sure.
You gonna do another big year next year?
No. No, I'll keep chasing life birds though.
Ezekiel ultimately broke the lower 48 big year record in 2024 with an incredible 759 species, a new world record. Looking back, he probably didn't need my help finding the Great Tit that day, given how cooperative the bird was. Still, it was exciting to play a small part in that moment and contribute to his record-breaking achievement. Do you think anyone will ever break Ezekiel's record? Let us know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Badgerland Birding.